Awesome. Hey guys, well, we're gonna go ahead and get started because it's right at 12, maybe one after. My name's Leah. Welcome to our new online community for Small World Yoga. We have got an hour of power flow, and I'm so excited to see that you guys all tuned in midday for yourself. I have my friend Matt joining me back here, so he'll be modeling all of our yoga poses. So if you feel lost at any point and you need to look at your screen, he is there. Can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up. Yeah? Cool. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start. We will get started in child's pose. And take a wide leg child's pose. So you want your knees as wide as your mat. Forehead touches the floor. And then start with a few full body breaths. Take a big breath in through your nose. And a big sigh out your mouth. Ha. Do that again. Fill up. Breathe in. And then press all the air out. Ha. One more time. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Ha. And then zip up your lips. Just start your Ujjayi breath. So you'll breathe in and out your nose. And just let this breath start to take up space. Wiggle your hands to the top of your mat. Spread your fingers really wide. Ground your palms down into the floor. And then see if you can create a little more length by pressing your sits bones back towards your heels. Take one more breath in. Come to downward facing dog. And any movement that feels really good or organic here, you can pedal out the legs, bend the left and right knee. Maybe a little static shake, a little twerk action if that feels good, just to really let the hamstrings loose. Nice, and then walk your hands to meet your feet, the back of your mat. Yeah, listening this afternoon. And take ragdoll when you get there. Sway from side to side. Extended mountain pose, reach up, breathe in. And bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center, close your eyes. And just set an intention for this practice. Just something for you to hold on to come back to throughout this day. We'll seal it in all together with the sound of one Om. Take a breath in. Extended mountain pose, reach and breathe up. Fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Walk it out to a high plank. Yeah, just a high plank pose. We're gonna hold this first one for a couple breaths. So you get really long and strong in the body. Press the crown of your head to the front of your mat and reach your heels straight back. Everyone breathe in. Everyone breathe out. Do that again. Fill up and empty. Take one more breath. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. And then 3 breaths. Hi. 3 breaths here to settle back in. Fill up. Empty. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Mountain pose. Reach up, breathe in, bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. You can or jump back, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Do that again. Fill up. Empty. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale high onto your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, jump. Yeah, halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain, reach up, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, step or jump back. Upward facing dog, press the floor away. Downward facing dog, hips lift high. Take a breath in and breathe out. Do that again. Fill up, empty. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, fly to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, root up, reach up, bow forward, halfway lift in, chaturanga out. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale. Take one breath in, one breath out. Inhale, lift, bend, jump forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, mountain, rise up, bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog, big inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift, bend, jump. Halfway, forward fold. I'm into chair pose. Yeah, chair. All right, sit your hips low, like you're in a kindergarten chair. Yeah, Sarah Hearn, I see you. Reach your chest and your arms up, and then take your gaze up, your drishti in between your hands. Breathe in. Drop your hips a little lower. Take one more breath, and then fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, right leg. Nice. Wiggle walk your front toes forward just a little bit, and then see if you can stack your right knee right on top of your right ankle. Really bend into that front leg. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale, reach up, look up, hands to the floor, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, fill up. Downward facing dog, empty. Warrior one, left leg. And same thing this side, guys. See if that left knee stacked right on top of the left ankle. And then root into your feet. Press your heels straight down into the floor. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more, reach up, look up, hands to the floor, chaturanga. Flow through your vinyasa, up dog, and back to down dog. And then take 5 breaths. 5 breaths here for you. Right, so if you want stillness and ease, like grounding through the hands and feet, or maybe you want a little more today. Yeah, I see some handstand hops happening. Lift a leg and then you go for some jumps. Breathe in. Nice, Kristen. Everyone take one more breath. Bend your knees and float your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Just one breath. Bow forward on your exhale. Halfway lift in. Chaturanga out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Warrior one, right side. Use the breath, reach up, breathe in. Hands to the floor, breathe out. Up dog in. Down dog out. Warrior one, left side. A root through your feet, reach your fingers high. And then take your fingers to the floor. Flow through, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And then 5 breaths, right? To come back to that ujjayi, that powerful, victorious breath. And again, like your choice here. Yeah, Dan, if you want to pop up into handstand, right? Just make sure you're not kicking over like bookcases or tiny people. Breathe in and breathe out. Do that again. Fill up. Empty. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Reset. Chaturanga. Float back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Use the breath. Come up on the inhale. Hands to the mat on the exhale. Now flow through up dog, down dog, and then warrior one, left side. Inhale, reach up, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Nice, Emily. Up dog, downward facing dog. And then again, 5 breaths, right? For you guys, for you to come back and start over. Take a breath. And then exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Fill up. One more empty. Inhale, lift, bend, hop. Halfway. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit low. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right and left sides. Move on your own. Move in connection with your breath. Right? Using your inhales and exhales as your guide. Nice, Andrew. If you guys like have more in your practice or you want to add something in, go for it. Nice. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Everyone, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Stack your hips, bend your knee. Yeah, so down dog, lift up, stack, bend. And then from here, take some ankle circles. Circle out the ankle. Yeah, and then switch directions with it. Now flip your dog, flip it over. Nice. Yeah, press your heels into the floor, drop your head back. And some of you are like right in the camera, like look into the camera and just give a little wave. Like I see all of you here. Nice, JC. Press your hips way up towards the ceiling. Take one more breath and then the back over into high plank. The side plank, right hand is down, left hand lifts up. Nice. Open up. Yeah, take your gaze up to your top hand and spread your fingers really wide. So if you can reach up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Take one more breath in. Chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. And then lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Stack your hips, bend your knees, open up. Yeah, and ankle circles, like get rid of any snaps, crackles, pops, and then switch directions. Flip your dog, flip it over. Yeah, and then from here, guys, you can flip it or go into full wheel. Right, maybe you keep reaching that left hand back and down to the floor. Nice, Amy. Take one more breath and then come back over into high plank. Go to standing on the left. Left hand is down, right hand is up. And then go to your fullest expression. Maybe you want to lift that top leg up. Nice, James. Take your gaze up. One more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Everyone take a breath in through your nose. And sigh it out your mouth. Ha. Do that again. Breathe in through your nose. And sigh it out. Ha. And then Ujjayi breath. Come back to the inhales and exhales through the nose. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step it in between your hands for crescent lunge. And then rise up with your inhale. Nice. That's it, Matt. Yeah, both arms reach straight up. And bend into that front leg. So again, you want to stack the right knee right on top of the ankle. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale your hands to heart center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow will come to the outside of the right thigh. And then see if you can reach your heart towards your hand. So keep twisting your heart open. Breathe in. And twist. Nice, Jordan. Inhale. And then twist. Take one more big breath. And then your biggest twist. Now open it up to warrior two. Maybe you fall on the way or wiggle out. Like come back strong in the legs. Bend again into the front knee. And then inhale, peaceful warrior. Reach your right arm up and back towards the wall behind you. Extended side angle. Right hand will come in front of the right foot. And here, guys, is a great place for a block. So if you have a block nearby, sometimes I use my water bottle. You can bring that underneath the right hand just to bring the floor closer. Sarah Blizzard, if binds are in your practice, like go for that. Breathe in and breathe out. Yes, Danny, one more breath. Chaturanga. Hands to the mat, flow through. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take a breath in through your nose. And flubber your lips on your exhale. Do that again, breathe in. And flubber the lips. One more time, big breath in. Flubber the lips. And then Ujjayi, breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Inhale your left leg up towards the ceiling. Step it in between your hands, crescent lunge. Again, using your breath as a guide to bring you up. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And reach the corners of your mouth up. Like smile, like you're so happy that you had the space to do this today. Yes, Sarah. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center, and exhale, twist towards the left. Modify. If you need that, you can drop the back knee. Right? Or if you're feeling really strong today, like keep pressing the back of the right knee up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, and then take a twist. Do that again. Fill up. Twist. Take your biggest breath in, and then your biggest twist. Now open up to warrior two. Stay strong in the legs. Nice, Kristen. Keep that knee, left knee stacked right on top of the ankle, and ground your left ankle down into the floor. Your left heel, not your ankle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Reach your left arm up and back behind you, and then extended side angle. Left hand comes to the floor, right? A block. I heard Liz say a soup can yesterday, like whatever you have handy. And then you go for your fullest expression. I see so many birds of paradise happening. Yes, Elizabeth. Everyone squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine wherever you are. I see Elizabeth, yes. Take one more breath. Chaturanga, flow through. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take a breath in through your nose. And then sigh it out your mouth. Ujjayi, breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Nice. Yeah, and sit your booty down towards the floor and chair. And now squeeze your thigh bones. Hug them in towards one another. Take a breath in. And then drop your hips down 2 more inches. Now inhale your hands to your heart and exhale, twist to the right. Yeah, and guys, here you wanna see if you can create a stacking action in your shoulders. So you wanna stack the right shoulder, the left shoulder on top of the right. Nope, the right shoulder on top of the left. Yeah, right and left is hard. Take a breath in and breathe out. Take 1 more inhale. Fold forward on your exhale. Fingers to toes forward fold. Grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers and really pull your chest down towards your thighs. That's it. Release your head and neck. And just release like anything from your day that's not serving you. Right? Maybe you're overly busy or overly bored. Like tune back into what you're doing right now. Breathe in. Fold a little deeper. And then let's take crow pose. Like a little earlier than usual, just go for crow. Right? Without hesitation or thought. Like plant your hands at knees on the backs of your triceps. Gaze forward. Yeah, maybe you're pressing up into a handstand or headstand. Take 1 more breath. Now jump back into chaturanga. Yeah, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh it out your mouth. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. Nice. Yeah, so see if you can press your shoulders back to the wall behind you and then drop your hips down 2 more inches. Now inhale your hands to your heart. This time twist to the left. Yeah, and then whatever your variation looks like today. So you can stay here in this prayer twist or you can fly the arms open. Right on this side, see if you can stack the left shoulder on top of the right. Nice, David. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more. Fill up. Fold forward. Palms to toes forward fold. Stand on your hands. Bring your feet at least hips width, guys. Like maybe a little wider for some of you. And then again, like release your head and neck. Any tension from your day. Take 1 more breath. Fold a little bit deeper. And then take crow. Like crow 2.0. Brand new chance to try it on. Yeah, and then go for your like biggest, fullest expression of crow. Keep pressing the floor away with your hands. That's it. I saw you, Andrew. You got it. Now take 1 more breath. Now shoot your feet back through for chaturanga. Yes, David, swing. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose and sigh it out your mouth. And then Ujjayi, breathe in your nose. Breathe out your nose. Walk your hands to your feet. A halfway lift, reset. Forward fold. Rise all the way up, extended mountain. Then bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. And just reset. Right? Like reconnect to this moment. Come back to that intention that you set for class. Blink your eyes open. Take eagle on the right. Yeah, so your right arm will wrap under the left. Looks like this. And if this isn't happening for you today, you can grab for opposite shoulders. Nice, guys. Yeah, pull your elbows up in line with your shoulder blades. Now breathe in and then stay. Do that again. Breathe in, stay. Now take eagle on the left side. Left arm goes under the right. You guys know what you're doing here. Left leg goes over the right. And then you're gonna squeeze everything in towards the center of your body. Right, so hug the forearms in towards one another. Squeeze your thigh bones in. Take one more breath. Stay for the exhale. And then go to eagle on the right side. Yeah, eagle is so fun that we do it twice, right? Like we get wound up, just like we get wound up sometimes in our head, right? And then you find the calm in the storm, right? You find the breath, breathe in, and breathe out. One more, fill up, stay for the exhale. Now go to the other side, eagle on the left. Like don't be so hesitant, right, in between the poses. Like it can feel scary, it can feel like a lot for some of us. Now from here, press your hands away from your face. And then press your shoulder blades to the back of the room. Take a breath in and a breath out. Do that again. Breathe in. Stay on the exhale. And then just come to standing. Samasthiti. Hands by your sides. Palms face the front. And take a couple shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders up and down. Nice. Just give yourself like the freedom to be loose, to be here. And go for standing leg raise on the right. You're gonna bend your right knee, catch your knee or big toe and open it up. Yeah, and if you fall over, like fall over. Right, and then come right back to it. Like give yourself the space to fall. Beautiful, guys. And now pull your knee back in towards center and kick your right foot forward to the front of the room. Reach your arms up. Yeah, engage your core. Pull your belly button straight back towards your spine. Now lift your toes up a little higher and then go to airplane. Yeah, slow and controlled. Yeah, maybe if there's like someone else in the room, like you're practicing with friends, you use them as support. Maybe you support each other through hands. Yes, tickling each other, that's a great support. Take one more breath and then go into half moon. So your right glute is gonna stack on top of your left and you're just opening up towards the right side of the room. So you're here. Yeah. Nice. And just like any other twist, you're gonna see if you can stack right shoulder blade on top of left. And guys, give yourself, again, the space to fall. Like take your eye gaze up towards your right fingertips. Yeah, now reach up and then fold forward. Halfway lift, reset, forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing, extended mountain. And then standing leg raise on the left. So you'll grab your left knee or big toe mound, and then you'll open that leg up towards the left side of the room. Right fingertips to the right, gaze over the thumb. Everyone flex your left toes wherever you are. Engage that bottom foot, like create energy in the foot. Take a breath in. Now bring your left knee back through center, kick your hands up, kick your foot forward, reach your hands up. Yeah, and then press your toes up 2 more inches, lift them up, and then go to airplane, slow and controlled. Nice. Yeah, just like we're flying, like we're on our way to nice sandy beaches. Yeah, or maybe a cabin if that's your mood. Take one more breath and then go to half moon. Stack the left glute on top of the right. Yeah, open everything up towards the left side of the room. Yeah, and your chance here is to like play with that balance. Like take your gaze up towards your left hand. Yeah, and just see what happens. Like maybe you stay, maybe you fall out. Everyone take one more breath and then fold forward. Halfway lift, reset, forward fold, rise all the way up to standing. Go to dancer, a dancer on the right. So you'll bend the right knee and catch the inside of the right foot. Go here. Left hand will come out in front of you and just kick the right shin back behind you. Nice. See if you can press the back of your heart up an inch. And then kick your right foot up 2 more inches. That's it, Elaine. Lift everything up and then switch sides. Go to dancer on the left. Yeah, I see some partner dancing going on. So yeah, if there's someone else in the room and you want to rely on them or like lean on them, go for that. Yeah, kick the left foot up a little bit higher and then release. Take dancer on the right. Reset and go right for it. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, now take it to your edge, like your fullest expression where you might fall out, like really kick that right foot up. Yeah, James, like lift the foot up 1 more inch. Now switch, go to dancer on the left. Ground your standing foot into the floor. Yeah, now kick your left foot up. That's it. Now reach it up 1 more inch and then release. Come to the top of your mat, extended mountain, reach up, breathe in. And fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Warrior one on the right. Open up to warrior two. And then go to triangle. Ooh, maybe some hip pops happen. Yeah, and you want to lengthen your spine here. So press the crown head to the front of the room and press your right hip back towards the back of the mat and expand across the collarbone. So really reach the left arm way up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And now everyone take one more breath and then stay. Come all the way up to standing. Turn your toes to the side of the right side of your mat, the left side of your mat. I'm not even gonna say it. Just side facing, wide leg forward fold. Turn sideways and fold. Yeah. And then from here, you guys have options, right? Like if you get upside down, you can do tripod, or maybe like a puppy press and you're pressing up into a handstand. Yeah, if you've got neighbors in your way, like beware of your neighbors. And if your feet are in the air, slow and controlled, bring them back down to the floor. Take one more breath in and then fold a little bit deeper. Come all the way up to standing. Take triangle to the back of the room. So left toes will turn to the back of the mat. Yeah, triangle on the left side. Nice. And then here, you want to stack the right shoulder blade, this time on top of the left. Right, if it feels okay on the neck, your gaze will go up towards the right fingertips. Breathe in and breathe out. Do that again, fill up. And then stay for the exhale. Rise all the way back up to standing. Turn to the side of the room. And then everyone bind at the low back. Clasp your hands or grab for opposite elbows and fold over your legs. So you can bind back here. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Amy T, you've got it. Give a tiny little bend to the knee, so soften the knee joints just a little. Yeah, and then keep reaching the crown of your head down towards the floor. Everyone take one more breath, and then fold a little bit deeper. Now come all the way up to standing. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. Yeah, so right toes to the front of the room, left foot to the front and fold over that right leg. Ground your heels straight down into the floor. Okay, press them down into the mat. And then shoot your right hip back towards the wall behind you. See if you can square your hips to the front of the room. Breathe in. Fold a little deeper. Take one more breath. And then go to twisting triangle. Left hand goes down, right hand goes up. And you'll just open your body up to the right side of the room. Yeah, again, a block would be great here underneath your left hand. Take one more breath and then forward fold top of your mat. Halfway lift, reset, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing mountain, reach up. And then namaste, front facing, forward fold on the left. Left foot forward, right foot back. And whatever variation feels good here. You guys, most of you know this practice. So if you want to take that reverse namaskar behind your back, go for that. And then you're hugging the shoulder blades in. Wrap them around the spine. You reach your breastbone down to your big toe mound. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath. Twisting triangle. Right hand down, left hand up. Yeah. Open your body up. Right. Ground through the big toe mounds and press the left hip back, straight back to the back of the mat. Take one more breath and then come into a high plank. Yeah, high plank, just high plank though. Yeah, right back where we started, and spread your fingers really wide, really press the earth away with your hands, and soften the elbow joints, tiny little bend. Then lower to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way to your belly. Locust pose right away, right? Reach your hands back and lift your chest and feet up off the floor. Yeah. Turn your palms down towards the mat, and then lift everything up. Reach up, and then lower everything down to the mat. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Bend your knees, catch your feet for floor bow. Yeah, floor bow. Once you have your feet kick up, right, immediately. Yeah, press your shins back, away from your face, and then lift the back of your heart up. Right, lift everything up, rise up, and then lower everything down. Windshield, wipe your feet from side to side, shake your hips from side to side, whatever feels best here. And then bring your hands by your chest. Come through upward facing dog. And press back, downward facing dog. Nice, guys. Come to your knees for camel pose. Yeah, so come down to your knees and just bring your hands to your low back and do camel. All right, hips press forward, head drops back. Beautiful, JC. And just find the space here to breathe. Okay, like a lot of you know, camel is like my no pose, right? Like it seems really hard to breathe. Like go to the edge. Like don't push past the point of no breath, and then fill up the breath. And take one more inhale, and then come back up. Sit your hips on your heels, bring your hands to your thighs. Palms can be down or facing up. Yeah, and just a moment to check in, to reset. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come back up. Camel number 2, go right for it. Right, really press your hips to the front of your mat and really squeeze your shoulders in towards your spine. Yeah, shine your heart, like shine it to the camera or up to the sky, wherever you are. That's it, take one more breath and then release. Make your way to your backs for bridge and wheel. And as soon as you're there, bridge pose. Press your feet into the floor and press your hips up. Nice, Dania. Squeeze your thigh bones in, like hug them in towards one another as if there were a block in between your legs. Yeah, and squeeze in and press your hips up and then come up one more inch. Lower everything down to the mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. Wheel number 1, plant your hands and feet and lift your belly up off the mat. Yeah, ground down through the palms. Yes, Matt, that's it. Lift up one more inch and then lower everything down. Breathe in and breathe out. Wheel number 2, lift. Now go right into it, guys, just like any of your standing poses, like without hesitation or thought. Yeah, ground your hands into the floor and then lower everything down. Take a breath in and then let it go. Come up, wheel. Yes, Sarah Blizzard is still there. Like ground into the floor and meet her. Yeah, everyone lift up and then lower it down. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Number 4, lift. Yeah, lift up. Right? Press your big toe mounds into the mat. Ground your heels into the floor. Come up one more inch and then lower it down. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Number 5, lift. Yeah, come on, guys. Like you've got this. Use the strength of your legs. Yeah, use the strength of your arms. Yes, Liz, I see you. Lift up and then lower. Everyone take a big breath in and sigh it all out. And then just look at the camera and just give a point or a thumbs up like you got this. Like support this community here. Yeah, and then come up for one more wheel, right? Ground your hands down. Yeah, you guys got this. Like I see all of you here, like lift everything up and then lower it all down to the floor. Nice. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. How you doing? You good? Got one hand to your heart and your belly. Take a breath in through your nose. And sigh it out your mouth. Do that again. Breathe in through your nose. And sigh it out. Take one more breath and hold it. For 3, 2, and press all the air out. Take happy baby. Grab the insides or the outsides of your feet. Yeah, and then you can rock from side to side like a happy baby would do. If it feels good, you can straighten out the left and right legs. And then hug both knees in towards your chest. Give just a couple rocks from side to side. Reset the spine. And then rock forwards and backwards on your mat, guys. Get up enough momentum that you can come into high boat. A boat pose. So you want to flex your toes towards your face and reach your hands towards your feet. Yeah, and maybe today you're feeling a little extra strong and you just straighten out the legs. Yeah, or reach the arms up. Yes, Dan. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah, stay here for one more breath. And then go into low boat. And from here, scissor your legs from side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back up into high boat. Yeah, press your chest towards your knees. That's it. Now lift your heart up. Stay for one more inhale. And then go to low boat. This time flutter kick your feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back up to high boat. Yeah, rise up, reach up, shine your heart through your legs. Stay, and then go to low boat and hold it. Just hold it there. Yeah, go to low boat, reach your hands towards your toes, like see your feet. These things that carry us through our days. Yeah, and then stay for 3, for 2, hug your knees in towards your chest and just rock a little. And then rock forwards and backwards on your mat, guys, however you want to get there, half pigeon. Right, so that can look like reclined on your back. Right, it can look like on your front side. That's it. My wonderful model back here. Yeah. And then you get to choose the intensity of this pose. So you can come to your forearms. Or if it feels really good, you can sleep your pigeon all the way down to your belly. And then just be like right where you are. I've had this overwhelming sense of like the need to do or to get done. You know, I'm really type A, so I like to check the boxes. And even though we have like all this space and this time, like don't forget about you. Right? So go for the walk. Right? Or just break into a dance in the middle of the day. Right? You've got the time and space to just be. And then come back up to your palms and back to down dog. Any movement you need for the right hip, take it, and then just go into half pigeon on the other side. And again, guys, you get to choose the intensity of this pose. And then make your way up to a seated position. Just roll onto your outer hip and swing your back leg forward. Come into double pigeon. So you'll stack your shins. And start by taking your hands just right behind your sits bones. Press your chest up and drop your head back. Lengthen the spine and root the sits bones down. And then if it feels okay, you can fold forward over the legs. And then switch sides. Opposite leg comes on top. And start by grounding the sits bones. Hands come right behind your hips. Chest lifts up, head drops back. And then go into your variation. If you want to fold, if you want to stay. And then come up, take a seated forward fold. Both legs will go long in front of you. Reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Fold over your legs. Now, if you can't reach your feet, guys, bend your knees until you can. Yeah, or if you have like a strap or something close by, you can wrap that around your feet and reach your clavicle to your big toe mound. So get really long in the spine. Lead with the heart. And come into reverse tabletop or reverse plank. So you'll plant your hands and feet and just lift your hips up. Now drop your head back. See what's behind you. Take a breath in through your nose. And sigh it out your mouth. Do that again. Breathe in. And then press the air out. This time, lion's breath. Inhale. Stick out your tongue on your exhale. Ha. And then drop your hips. Take an inversion of your choice. So that can be waterfall or shoulder stand, a headstand or handstand. Nice options, guys. If you're in shoulder stand, go into plow. If you're in waterfall, just stay. And if you're in plow pose, come to deaf yogi, knees on either sides of your ears. And then make your way to your backs, flat on your mat. And we'll just take a supine twist. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Keep the left leg long and then take it across your body. And then come back through center, hug the left knee in, right leg goes long. A supine twist. And then come back through center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Squeeze everything and give yourself one giant hug. And then take a big breath in and hold. For 3, 2, Shavasana. Sigh it out. Let everything go long. Now with nothing left, guys. Nothing left to change or fix. Nothing left to do. And then just start to bring awareness back to your body. Back to your breath. You can wiggle the fingers and the toes. If it feels okay, maybe rock the head from side to side. And then hug both knees in towards your chest. And roll off to your right hand side. Okay, giving one more pause just for you. And then make your way up to an easy seat. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. You can close your eyes if they've opened up. And just call to mind the intention you set for class. And know that it's there for you guys throughout this day, this month, throughout just this time. And we'll end the same way we began with an Om all together. Fill up. And bring your hands to your third eye. The light in me honors, loves, and sees the light in each of you. Thank you guys so much for showing up and sharing your afternoon with me. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Awesome, guys. Give yourselves a hand. Great job. I'm going to unmute you all just